All right, we're here with Lito Velasquez, student alumni of the class of 2012. Thanks for joining us today, Lito. So what are you up to now? What have you done since leaving Columbus State?
I've done a number of things. I moved from Columbus State to the University of California at Davis to get a master's in English because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to a PhD program or to an MFA program. I'm a fiction writer, and those are both terminal degrees, which means it's the highest level you can go in that discipline, and I wasn't sure which one I wanted. So there I studied with some amazing writers, and I decided after 2 years there that I wanted my MFA. And I applied to about 12 MFA programs that are fully funded, which means they pay you to go to school, which is a great way to get your master's degree. And I got into 3 and I turned them all down. They weren't quite right for me. And then in that year, I taught at the University of the Pacific, which is in Stockton, California. I taught literature and creative writing. And then I applied again and I got into 3 schools again. And one of them was this MFA program at Syracuse in upstate New York. And I accepted. And I've been here for 3 years. And I just graduated in August and finished the first draft of a novel, which was always the goal.
Great. So for those who don't know, tell us why you picked Syracuse.
Well, I got into other schools and they even gave me more money to go, but the program here is very well known. It's been around for quite some time. Stephen King went here. He's still very much part of the community. George Saunders is a big writer here. I studied with him. And Mary Carr, who is a nonfiction writer and a poet. And I got to meet all kinds of wonderful writers who came through. And the most amazing thing about getting into this program is so many people apply. You have to be talented, but you also have to have a little bit of luck. In my year, over 850 people applied for 6 spots. So the odds are pretty intense. And the talent of the people in my cohort, in my year of the fiction writers, they're all amazing. And that's the best part about being here. Yes, the names of the writers, but also just the talent of the writers that I got to meet, young writers who were starting out. And the conversations we've had has been incredible.
So what are you doing now?
Now I'm looking for work. I'm taking some time to just have a job that gives me a lot of time and flexibility to write. I still write almost every day. And I want something, so I'm just looking for a job in corporate America that will give me that flexibility, something remote because we're in the midst of a pandemic. And I've been writing and living a life in upstate New York. And at some point I hope to go back to the West Coast when things are no longer on fire.
You said before we started recording that you have a novel that you're in the final stages of putting together. Tell us a little bit about what that process is like and what you anticipate.
I think when writers talk about especially their first novel, they sound very erudite and like they know what they're doing. I had no clue what I was doing. I've tried all kinds of things, but I put all of me and everything I can do into that book. It's over 500 pages at this point. I want to cut it down to around 300. It's based on parts of my life, but it's become more and more fictionalized as the work goes on. I don't know what else you'd like to know about it.
That sounds really, I hope it gets published. I look forward to reading it someday.
It will be published soon.
Excellent. There's some confidence there. So lastly, anything you got out of your experience at CSU that's helped you on your path to get to where you are here?
Yes. CSU was incredible for me. I had taken some years off. I was a musician for many years, and I took some years off from school to pursue that. I was successful with that and decided I wanted to go back to writing. And I found myself in Columbus, Georgia. I'm not originally from there. I'm from Toronto, Canada. I just was so shocked at the talent of the professors that we had. You guys are very knowledgeable and are so helpful, and you really care about what you do. And I always thought I wanted to go to a bigger school, but having a smaller school meant we had a lot of community. We knew everyone. The events at the Carson McCullers house were amazing. They were helpful. They were intimate. They were life-changing. And it was such a great time to be with talented people in a small town. And have professors that had, world-class expertise in everything. Even, and not just in the English department, but actually we had great professors in math and history, and it was surprising. I was really, really happy with CSU. Oh no, I can't hear you.
About that. We enjoyed having you here too, and appreciate you coming by to talk with us a little bit about where you are today. I hope our students get something out of it. Great luck. Good luck on your novel, and keep in touch with us.
Thank you, for sure.